possums, Edna's my name. I'm a megastar, I'm a famous dame. I'm raunchy and rich, I'm a friend of the stars. There are lots of houses and big long cars. Tonight I'm inviting all of you to a hot love nest in Malibu. So while I'm singing this slam and rhyme, look at the clock.
It's Edna time.
I'm fly, I'm fine, I'm in my prime. What up, possum?
It's Edna time.
Hello, Well, hello, darlings. Hello, here we are. Isn't it miraculous? We're in the fully furnished bedroom of my Malibu beach house. Welcome to my bedroom, and that's not something I've ever said before. Not even to my husband. I know you're asking, why are there so many people here in your bedroom, Dame Edna? I must tell you, it's not a bit unusual for Hollywood stars to have spectators in their sleeping quarters 24 hours a day. You should see the bleachers in Madonna's bedroom. Oh, she sleeps in the Coliseum. But she has no band, and I do. Hello, Gail.
Hello, Edna.
Hello, darling orchestra. Hello, Edna Tones. What a star-studded extravaganza I've got. Who's that? Oh, Madge. Madge, can't you see we have company? Go back to work, woman. I'm sorry, this is my bridesmaid and long-time travelling companion, Madge Allsop. Please don't encourage her. Look at her there pretending she doesn't speak English. Oh. With her leaf blower, too. That fawn dress she's wearing reminds me of a moth, I'm afraid. Every time I see her, I get a terrible desire to roll up a newspaper and beat her to death, I do. She invented the Seattle look, she did. Come, Madge, come and sit down, insect, will you? Come on, come here. Oh, sit there, darling, and spoil my show. What a courageous megastar I am to have a woman on my show who actually depresses people. And pull your skirt down, Madge, and put your knees together, please. You're not Sharon Stone, I'm afraid. Now, on my show tonight, I have a wonder... What is that noise? Sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger trying to learn his lines. A strange muffled noise. It's coming from my sleeping alcove. Oh, what is that noise here? Oh. Good heavens, it's a man on my bed. No, it's not a man, it's Tom Arnold. Tom, he's tethered.
Yes,
He's manacled to my mattress. Who did this horrible thing? I know who it was. It was you, wasn't it, Madge, you vile, wicked woman? Tom, darling, Wait a moment. What an opportunity. This is everyone's dream. Tom Arnold, gagged and speechless. Oh, Tom, I think I'll do the interview just like this. I think I will. Tell me, Tom, cast your mind back. Who was the foremost influence on your early comedic career, Tom?
Excuse me, madam.
Oh, Caesar. Hello, darling.
There's a Mrs. Arnold here to see you.
Mrs. Arnold? I've never heard of her. Send her away and send yourself away as well.
This is Mrs. Roseanne Arnold, madam.
Roseanne? Why didn't you say so first, you fool? Oh, look, you take these scissors. You cut Tom loose. I'll go and get Roseanne. Yes, After this very important message, we'll be back. Stay tuned for Roseanne Arnold.
Edna Time is brought to you by McDonald's. What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
Now McDonald's always has one extra...
Woman here to join her husband, the most famous woman on the planet, Roseanne Arnold! Well, there he is. You know this man on your left?
Yes, I do know him very well.
We did wicked, or my bridesmaid did wicked things with him, I'm afraid. On my mattress, he was harnessed to my headboard, manacled to my mattress. You're not a jealous woman, are you, Roseanne?
I will beat any woman to death.
Well, she's very resilient, Madge. I've tried doing that for years. Do you ever worry, though, that when, well, women flirt with Tom? Does it ever worry you at all?
Yes, I don't like it.
No.
I don't
Understand
like it at
that.
all.
Well, you haven't got any worries tonight.
Well,
because...
you had him tied up in your bed,
well,
though.
yes, but this is a safe refuge. It's a haven, a sex refuge, if you like, my boudoir. Because you'll be very pleased and relieved to hear, Roseanne, that I don't find Tom attractive at all. As a matter of fact, I find him unattractive. I do. He's attractive on paper. He is. But in reality, he doesn't push any of my buttons. I'm sorry, Tom. I'm sorry to say that. You've built a dream house for yourself now, haven't you?
Well, not really. We just have a great big hole dug in the ground.
That's the beginning of the dream house. So we got some sewer, some pipes, and we built a bridge, and there's a lot to be done.
It's expensive, though, getting a home right, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's expensive to...
But you've saved on clothes, haven't you, darling? You have. These clothes are beautiful. But, no, please. Please. Oh, sorry, Roseanne. There's a tasteless element in this audience tonight. Tom and Roseanne, you've opened your own restaurant, haven't you?
Yes, we have.
I'd love to hear a little bit about it. What kind of food?
Well, it's great Midwestern food.
Well, I'll tell you why we opened it, first of all, because we have our farm in Iowa, you know, and there's no, they don't serve food past about 6 in Iowa. So we'd get to the farm and we wouldn't have any food. And so we bought this diner and changed the hours and made it our own. So now we have people to serve us food when we go to Iowa.
But is there a special cuisine in Iowa?
Loose meat sandwiches.
Loose meat.
Loose meat
What
sandwiches.
is loose meat?
Well, it's just hamburger.
I mean, is it a bit tight at first and then it gets looser, does it? on its journey?
It's actually frozen at first.
Oh.
And, oh, I thought you were doing another Devil Entendre. Anyway, but it's a frozen piece. We get the frozen big chunk of meat, hamburger, good, grade A American hamburger.
Put it in a steamer.
Put it in a steamer. Let it steam up, let it kind of break off. Now we're starting to get the loose meat effect. Pieces are breaking off. It's like, then we take the grease. A lot of places, they take the grease, they throw it out. We use it because people like it. We soak that, we leave the grease on there so it sticks together. You got a good pack it in tight.
You can take a whole ice cream scooper, you know, the round thing. You can go like this and it'll all stick together, all the meat. You take the two very, very fresh, totally white, enriched buns. It cannot be anything healthy at all, so that won't work. And you just put a little bit of grease on each one of those, soak them.
No, we don't always soak them unless
A
they
lot
ask
of
for it.
salt. It's all the good stuff that life's for. Red meat and liquor, what else is there? And then you put pickles, ketchup, mustard. Oh, it's so
And then
good.
unless you want a cheese, what's it called? A loose, cheesy loose meat. That is, they got the cheese, and you know it's good
You know
cheese
it's
because
good
it comes in a pump. and you put a big dollop on there. Bam! It's real good.
It's so good. When you visit, we'll go down there for that.
Do you deliver, do you?
We're starting to deliver as soon as we find someone in the area who owns a vehicle.
I'm sure there are... I'm going to interrupt you, and I'm going to ask you a serious question, Tom and Roseanne.
Yes.
Looking back, is there anything you wish you hadn't eaten? Is there?
You know, I feel like...
Actually, I would have to say no.
When you were talking a minute ago, Roseanne, I can't get enough of you, gorgeous woman. Did you notice my face going a little bit blank?
Yes.
Do you know why?
You were bored?
No, I was thinking about something else. My mind wandered. I'll tell you exactly what I was thinking, Thomas. I was thinking toilet paper. I was. Because we women, when we glaze over, are making shopping lists, aren't we? I was doing some mental shopping. And you know, I'm the only person in the developed world with a live link to my local market. Because if I go shopping, people see me, they want autographs to tear you to pieces. So let's bond. Let's go shopping in my neighbourhood grocery store. Have a look,
great.
Look, we're there.
Oh, it's there.
Hello, Tony. I'd like some toilet paper, please. Usual. Thank you. Lovely. About twice as much as that, please. I need enough for the weekend, Roseanne. Madge gets through it. I don't know, she locks herself in. I don't know what she does with it. Anything you want, Tom and Roseanne? Some meat?
Some tampons.
Some tampons?
Yeah.
Some tampons?
Could we have some tampons?
Are those supers?
Who's that?
Hey, are they supers?
Yes, they're very super.
Oh, lovely. Look, Vincent Price. Look. You see these people when you go shopping in Hollywood. Could I have 12 large steaks, please, Vincent?
12 large steaks.
12
Lovely.
porterhouse.
Porterhouse, please. Thank you. There are probably other celebrities shopping there that we haven't noticed.
Look at this. Look what you're letting go. Look at the round steak.
That's not
Do you
very
want some of
good.
that? What do you call it?
Well, round steak.
Some round steaks, please,
Round
Vince.
steak, Joe?
Because
Thank
that
you,
you
darling.
can slice really thin. You make it... No, over one.
Almost, isn't it sad?
There you go. Top
we are.
round. Top
Heaven's
round
sake.
right there.
Tony,
Get that. $2.99 a pound, man.
Oh, one more, Joe.
isn't shopping fun?
Yeah.
Joe, one more.
Yes. Give us 4 pounds of that.
Could I have some intestinal cleanser now, please, Tony? He knows, you know. He always knows when it's my colonic night. He knows. Lovely.
But isn't every night your colonic night, really?
What a character you are, Tom. Is this... Now... Oh, look, Arsenio Hall, look. Look. It's amazing who you see in these places in Hollywood. We'll go on shopping, I think. We'll continue shopping during the next break. I'll see you in a moment.
Twinkies.
Oh, look, Twinkies.
I have a dog. He's a great dog, but he digs.
The information source.
Which is really wonderful. Oh, hello. I'm just sitting here with some friends talking about my skin. You know, when you're on the road for 4 or 5 months at a time like I am, your whole body can get really grimy.
My skin just gets caked with grime.
Your skin, Beverly? You're my oldest friend. You've been doing my makeup for years.
Well, I get grimy.
Well, we all get grimy.
I find that amazing. Ed, you're my personal in-house dermatologist. Why do we ladies get so grimy?
Because you are.
Which is where my wonderful product comes in, Edna Derm.
Oh, this is a wonderful product. It is. It's wonderful.
Remember when your mother used to lick a hanky and give you a spit wash? Remember how soft your skin was then? Well, Edna Derm contains mother's spit.
I can just feel it smoothing my skin.
And it goes on so softly.
Oh, and I use tons of it.
Listen to us. We love the way Edna Derm smooths and softens and tightens and loosens and nurtures and cherishes. And it tastes good, too. Edna Derm, my low-calorie, fat-free skincare. It's Edna Derm. What are you looking at, Caesar?
There's a young man on your beach, madam.
Oh, I hope he's not leaving footprints in the sand. I can't stand that habit.
No, he's fishing.
Fishing? I'll have a peep. Excuse me. Oh, yes. Oh, he's a lovely young man, isn't he? Oh, what's he doing there? He's got something. He's got something in his hand. It's enormous, Caesar. It's huge. He's wrestling with it. It's so slippery, too, isn't it? He's having to use 2 hands on it now. It's trying to get away. He's coming, Caesar. He's coming. He's coming here. It's Luke Perry! Come on, Luke.
How are you?
Lovely. Oh, Luke. Oh, Luke. How lovely. Now, what are you going to do with your rod, Luke?
Well,
Just put it...
Yeah, I was hoping to get Caesar to hold on to it for just a second.
Just put it anywhere it's comfortable. And Caesar, take this fish that Luke has caught for me, will you? Put a little butter on it, some lemon, wrap it in some foil, cook it for about 5 minutes and throw it back into the ocean. Thank you, darling. Come on, Luke. Oh, what a thrill this is.
Oh, me too.
Oh, when you sit down... Oh, be careful, not yet. Don't sit on that. That's my remote control. You could accidentally fast-forward us, couldn't you? Oh, dear, but it's wonderful if used... Don't sit down yet. If this is used properly, of course, I could press the button and we'd fast-forward ourselves settling down and perhaps get to the first interesting bit of our conversation sooner. Look, for example. There we are. You tell me. Excuse me, Luke.
Yes.
Luke, was there ever a time when Luke Perry was worried about his skin?
My worst problem I had with my skin was getting... I got lacerated a lot and had to get sewn up. So my grandmother was afraid I might look like a quilt by my 18th birthday.
Oh, Luke, what lacerated you?
Different things, you know, arrows, stones. I used to bump into things a lot.
Did you know that your skin is the largest organ of your body?
No, I wasn't aware.
May I touch your largest organ?
Please.
May I? Who was that who laughed? Who laughed at that? You. Stand up. You with the glasses. Stand up, Four Eyes. So you find scientific facts amusing, do you? I suppose you think it was funny if I told you that Luke's was 90% water. The human body is, you know. It is, Luke, sit down. Yeah. It is. We are 90% water. We're like puddles on legs. We're like human sorbets, as a matter of fact.
As it were, yes.
That's probably why sometimes we have the urge to lick each other.
I think so.
However, Luke, when did you first start dating?
I guess 12, 13 years old.
Oh, really? Were you ever rejected by a sweetheart?
Yes. Well, I think we all have been rejected at one time or another, but I was rejected, yeah.
You remember her name?
Yeah, I think her name was Lou. I think her name was.
Oh, isn't it sad to think she's watching now, probably? Yeah. Poor Lou, how she must regret it now, Luke.
I bet she does.
There she is. I can picture her, can't you, with her grotesque husband? Yeah. There she is, eating her 20th donut.
Yeah.
Struggling to hear what we're saying above the noise of her dysfunctional children.
Yes.
Oh, aren't we naughty?
Yeah, once in a while we are.
You and Jason.
Yes.
Do you see yourself as rivals at all, you and Jason?
No competition whatsoever.
No, I don't think so. He's a different talent. But
Right,
any little story you'd like to tell us?
Well, you know, I mean, life with Jason is probably twice as exciting as you might think it would be. I mean, I've known Jason going on about 3 years now. In that time, Jason has taken me on adventures. He's a nice guy, and we've enjoyed our relationship tremendously.
Well, you told that story beautifully, Luke, didn't he? Before you became an actor, Luke...
Yes.
Did you have any other jobs? Most of us did.
Yeah, I did. I had a lot of jobs. I everybody, you know, I worked in the asphalt industry. I paved a lot of roads. I flipped a few hamburgers. I did my time, worked in a factory.
Factory? What kind of a factory?
They made doorknobs. And,
Doorknobs?
Yeah, doorknobs and door parts and stuff.
Fascinating. Isn't it funny to think, well, how many doorknobs would have passed through your hands working in the factory?
Thousands.
Thousands?
Thousands of doorknobs.
Oh, viewers, where are those doorknobs now, I wonder?
Yeah.
Isn't it a wonderful thought that there are women all over America turning Luke's knob every day? Yeah. And
turning and turning, yeah.
And perhaps even polishing it, Luke.
Yeah.
And
nothing quite like a polished knob.
even getting their sleeve caught on it. And sometimes perhaps even their dress hitched up over it.
Yeah. I can see it, yeah.
Oh, dear. I'm going to give you some Edna Derm here for your crevices, Luke.
Thank you.
You can apply this to your crevices, or I will, if you like. Thank you, Luke Perry, and we'll be back after this informative break.
Okay, kitty cats, read my beak. No more birds. Instead, try Whiskers. It's made with fresh meat, which I know you savages prefer. You see how well that works? Thank you.
Golly, it was 1936.
It's Luke! Oh, Luke! Who did this vile thing? Of course, it's Madge Alsop again, the bridesmaid from hell. Luke, I'd love to untie you, but we've done our interview. Who cares? I'll see you later, darling. I feel like singing.
Well, it'll be over my dead body, so get out while you can. 'Cause you ain't women enough to take this man. No, you ain't women enough to take my